Hey everybody, what's up again? This is Exano, and I'm here with the second part of the metagame discussion. Uh, First, I want to talk about just kind of a recap of before. If you haven't seen the other video, I was talking about map adjustments and simple things here to make the map more readable. Some people were saying that, that's not entirely metagame, and I agree. So that's why I'm going to take the time to kind of get into more advanced metagame and the end game, as it were, of Planetside 2. But I just want to kind of point out here, if you look at the map right now, I have really no opinion on where to go. Okay, I know Indar's under heavy attack. I know that the Terran outnumber us. I don't know where the bulk of our forces are, where we need reinforcement. I don't know the order I should attack these bases in. I don't have any priority. Nobody is talking, okay? And so this is where what I was talking about before, the idea of simple but powerful metagame needs to be the focus right now. Look at the sanctuary, okay? There's people sitting around here, they're chilling out, they're waiting, but where are they going? I have no idea. Where are all these people going? There's a lot of them here. So, if there is a way, just like we can adjust our title, while we're at the warp gate, maybe our waypoint, okay, is like a flare over our name. And so right now I've got my waypoint set at Arc Bioengineering. If people looked at Exano, they would see Exano, and underneath my name, waypoint, Arc Bioengineering, okay, or squad waypoint, or platoon waypoint. So that way, just at the warp gate, you kind of get a gauge for where these guys are going right now. And that way you can coordinate, again, without communication, okay? People don't know where people are going. This guy Draconius, Galaxy AC 1300, outside Warp Gate, get on. Where's he going? If we could just look up at his name, he's going to this waypoint. Perfect. We know what to expect. Communicating without communicating. It's going to be key in this game. Okay? So I'm going to make my way over to Arc Bioengineering, and I'm going to talk about the bigger portion of the game. So I got this flash here. This flash costs, I think, 25 vehicle resources. If I were to get, say, like a mag rider, oh crap. If I were to get like a mag rider, it'd be how much? I think it's 250, 300. But I have a timer on that mag rider, and right now I'm getting 22 resources every 5 minutes. In 15 minutes, I'm gonna have replenished most of that mag rider's infantry by the time or resources, not infantry. That's relatively pointless. Vehicle timers kill the point of resources completely. There's just no point of having resources. The only time you ever run out of resources is when you're spending them on infantry stuff, not vehicle stuff. So I've arrived at Arc Bioengineering, and this is the second problem with resources. What's Arc Bioengineering? What is this place? There's nothing to indicate to me while I'm here that this base provides a resource. I have no idea. Do you? We're going to have to go and check the map. Scroll over to here, zoom in a little bit because we're blind. Okay, it provides +3 infantry resources. There needs to be some way of displaying that better. And not only that, but these bases as a whole are meaningless. I don't want to defend this. 3 infantry resources helps my engineer how much? Zilch. A proximity mine costs 75. I mean, there's no incentive to keep these. So what I'm suggesting is to go ahead and make all bases have some, if small, advantage. Right now we got like tech plants give tanks, right? Biolabs give health regeneration. Amp stations give heat regeneration or lower heat on turrets. So why not make these smaller bases do something too? Maybe for every one of these, your reload speed will decrease by like 1/4%, right? Or something even less than that. So, Arc Bioengineering, for example, while it gives +3 resources to infantry, how about Arc Bioengineering gives plus 0.025% reload speed? Okay? And this one gives like an extra couple of bullets. And so you really want to keep these, right? Because the more of these you have, the more powerful you're going to become, albeit slightly. But it's going to encourage defending a lot more. And with the UI suggestions I was making earlier, you're going to avoid situations like what's happening. I don't even know if it's NS secure. NS Secure is under attack right now. I have no idea if anybody's going to NS Secure. If I go to the Warp Gate, nobody there is going to be talking about NS Secure. There's nothing on my HUD right now to say, yo, guy, there's platoons at NS Secure. You need to get there. If I go there, I don't know how many of my friends I'm going to find. It looks like we're taking it back, but it's hard to tell, especially at a glance. Why not an arrow, right? Over where the Terran Republic icon is, an arrow up or down. It's going down now. I thought it was going up. So the down icon would be there, indicating, hey, we're taking this back, you know? Simple changes like that help to organize people and help to get them going. You can't build a meta until you tell people what's going on. The lack of information is really bad. We need to fix that. And the second thing is, even if we improved every single hex with the changes I was talking about, each one being respective to their own thing, of course. Aircraft might do aircraft reload speed, vehicles, same type of deal. And it doesn't have to be reload speed. You know, we can come up with really cool and fun things for each base that kind of suits its purpose. Like bioengineering, being a respawn, or being infantry could be respawn. Bioengineering sounds like respawning, right? Whereas Highland Substation, you know, that could be something to do with reload speed, especially considering our Vanu sovereignty. We use batteries. So, anyway, as I was saying, if we capture Indar, number one, the biggest problem is we only get 10% off infantry purchases. That's nowhere near enough. Okay? That needs to be higher. It needs to be a little bit higher. It needs to be like 25% or 30%, because 10% is just, it's not worth your time. And the other thing is, unlike Planetside 1, if you're not familiar with Planetside 1, when you captured a continent, okay, all the continent would unlock the second the enemy captured a base, which was captured on, which was on a Lattice system. So I suggest either go back to a similar idea, not with the Lattice system, but you have to capture, say, Maotech plant, not just not take the whole continent. You just have to break the lock. Okay, so once you capture a continent, it's going to be very easy for that continent to go back neutral. It's not such a good idea when we only have 3 continents, but once we have like 4, 5, 6, it'll be a good idea, especially because nobody goes to these continents. Nobody fights on dead continents. Like, look at Emmerich right now. This place is completely dead. If Emmerich's lock for NC were to have broken when the VS took Sungray, right, or Quadi, or Ikanom rather, or it would have broken when the TR took Thomas, you could have definitely bet there would have been a fight there, number one, and they wouldn't have kept their lock as easily. Okay? And again, this number is just too small. We need to do something about that. And when 4 or 5 continents come on, we can start, you know, playing with other benefits. But for now, if that's the case, it's just no good. So, yeah. Quick recap. Make individual hexes worth more. Make them do other things. Make the UI tell me what I'm fighting for here. I don't know that I'm fighting for infantry resources. Let me know what's going on, where my friendlies are. If I'm at the warp gate, maybe something like the tag suggestion. And make me actually want these continents. And when I capture them, you've seen it too. I know you have. Alright guys, congratulations. We captured Esamir. There was a great fight here. They were pushing us off till the very end. And you know what happens after we capture Esamir? We all leave. Because it doesn't matter. Once we captured it, we captured it. It's going to be captured for hours, if not days. That's a problem. We need to encourage defense. With these ideas, we'll finally start to get the basics of simple metagame in place. It can really start working on the bigger stuff. And this is where the empty hexes come into play. Anyway, now I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop now. Quit while I'm ahead. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, like me, subscribe, etc. Take care.